welcome to our Entrepreneurship 5000 Business Idea presentation. You're going to be listening to Group 11's ideas and then our ideation process of the ideas, as well as some of the ideas that we ended up rejecting. My name is Sheridan Buckles. My partners on this were Jake Wallen, Jake Williams, Star Martin, Yu Yang, and Taylor Pia. Now, what I'm going to be doing is getting into the ideation process that we originally started with. So, originally we reached out to each other through our discussion page on Canvas. What we were able to do was exchange contact information, create a group chat from there, ended up creating a Google Doc, and then everyone went on their own, individually brainstormed, and then inputted their ideas into the Google Doc. Everyone in the group uploaded 5 ideas that they came up with completely on their own. And then from there, everyone else reviewed those ideas, and then individually, people were able to choose which one was their favorite. And from there, those favorites were narrowed down to 5 finalists based off of their potential and how likely they were to succeed. And our 5 final ideas that we came up with were portable lumbar support, personal beauty consultants, biodegradable tampon pads and diapers, business-to-business social media consultants, and an augmented reality haircut application. Now I'm going to start getting into some of these, and then one of my group members will take over after me.
Alright, so our first idea comes from Jake Wallen, who suggested the idea of a portable lumbar support because he rides public transportation and he often complains about lower back pain because those chairs on tracks and UTA buses aren't very helpful. So we had the idea to come up with a device that could support the lower back, and this would not only be used for public transportation, but it also could be used for something as simple as sitting at your office or sitting at the chair at your desk just to help with back pain from sitting all day. So we thought that was a really solid idea and one we could implement. All right, and we apologize for the technical difficulties here. Sheridan's computer crashed during this time, and we were unable to edit these slides out. So I guess we're just going to give you a quick preview of the slides to come. And again, we apologize for the unprofessionalism. All right, so our next idea was for an app that would be a personal beauty consultant. So you could chat in real time with someone who has special knowledge in things like hair, makeup, and skincare. The way we came up with this idea is there's tons of YouTube videos and blogs where you can read or watch videos about these types of things, but they're not personalized. They're only, they only work for this person that's telling you them. So this way you could actually chat with someone in real time and have them make suggestions. You could give them, tell them what's going on and they could give you tips on how to solve them. You could even ask them about fashion advice, and they could give you that as well. So we thought this would really appeal to the younger market, and that they would be a big fan of the personal communication of it all. Okay, and for our next idea was the idea of biodegradable tampons, pads, and diapers. So these products generate more than 200,000 tons of waste per year, and with consumers shifting to be more environmentally friendly and us looking out for the earth with global warming and trying to go green, we figured why not make a product that could fit this agenda and really allow us to not be as wasteful. So we thought we'd get ahead of the trend and create biodegradable versions of these products, and we think that could really catch on and be a huge hit, as well as have a positive impact on the earth. All right, so this next idea is business to business social media consulting. We feel like we have a pretty good idea of what goes into making a solid social media account, and a lot of businesses and corporations, this is a great way to interact with their customers, especially their younger audience. So we believe we have the skills to provide businesses to consult them on how to run their social media, what to do, what promotions to make, things to tweet or post that could really interact with their customer base and manage their accounts better to generate more revenue and get more customers to feel like they align with that business's products and everything like that. And this is a skill set that we think we have and could be a very successful business. All right, so our fifth and final idea is an augmented reality haircut. And so this is an idea I had myself. And this comes from the fact that I feel like I've had the same haircut for the past like 5 years or so. And I've wanted to switch it up, but I just feel like, I don't have the confidence to go in there and switch it up and cut it and then for the next 3 weeks have a really bad haircut. So I thought we could design an app that would basically scan your face, scan your hair, and give you the chance to try on different haircuts without actually, taking the risk of cutting your hair before you get to the barber. And then you could, take a screenshot of the haircut that fits you best and show your barber it, and he or she could then, cut your hair to your liking. Um, and I got this idea because I saw in some stores they're starting to implement augmented reality dressing rooms basically where you could say sit there fully clothed and try on clothes and it would project the image of what it would look like on you. And so I thought that would be an awesome idea for haircuts to make that part of the haircut a lot easier for both the customer and the barber so they know you exactly how you want it to be cut. All right, and here's some ideas that didn't quite make the cut. Ideas we thought were good ideas, but just didn't have the it factor to really turn it into a successful business. So I'll give you a brief overview of what the idea is and why we chose not to go with it. So the first idea is a phone screen protector that refracts blue light. This would work similar. There's glasses that refract blue light from a computer screen or a phone screen. And the reason why we didn't go with this idea is because a lot of settings have, or a lot of phones have a setting that will turn off the blue light from the phone as is. So we just felt it wasn't super necessary. The next is a mobile pet grooming, and the reason why we didn't go with this one is we really thought it was a good idea, but there's just plenty of mobile pet grooming services out there, and we didn't have anything to differentiate ourselves from them. So we didn't really want to copy someone else's business plan. We wanted to make something new. And our next is a fashion assistant app. And you'll notice early in our presentation we had a beauty consulting app, and we felt like the fashion assistant app was super close with that. So we decided to kind of combine it into one app to cover a bigger market. And the next is micro real estate investing. So there's a lot of companies out there, such as like Acorns, where you can invest invest in just a portion of a stock. And so we thought the same idea with real estate, to invest in just a portion of real estate because real estate is super expensive, but it's also a very profitable asset. We just didn't know how feasible this would be, especially if people wanted to use that real estate. How the payouts would work. So we decided to kind of steer clear of this. And then the last idea was a toaster that perfectly toasts the bread. And the idea behind this was each bread is different, so the toaster would basically sense the bread, scan the bread, and then toast it to your perfection. But that just felt like something that was a little unnecessary, and people don't mind just adjusting the toaster dials once or twice to find their perfect toastiness. So that's why we chose not to do that one. But yeah, that brings us to the end of our presentation, and thank you so much for watching.